Hello, folks. LME Africa. This is our first episode of our interview series, I guess we can call it. This is our very first episode. You know, we got the traveling and we got the upcoming transportation, or the entrepreneur series, I should say. And then this is our interview series. So, we're going to start it off with a dear friend of ours.
Yes.
This is what better way to start it with our dear friend Crystal. You know,
yes.
this is like special because, you know, this is a good friend of ours. So this is like the first episode, dear friend. It don't get any better than this.
Yep.
So
I want to tell you that I am honored to be your first interview.
okay.
Okay,
Wow.
I am. Yes, you are my dearest friend. I love this couple right here. I'm telling you, Black love. Yeah, I love them. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for
Appreciate it.
doing this interview. This is my first time interviewing anybody, so we're just doing this from scratch. And so I'm glad that you decided that it's okay for us to do this for you. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So you start off introducing yourself. What would you like to go by?
Crystal.
Crystal.
Yes.
All right, Crystal. And me and Maurice, we both worked with Crystal at another facility some years ago. And, you know, her personality, she was just like the most kindest person working in the area she was working at. And, you know, she was just smiling and everything. And I thought she was so pretty, and she had her natural hair. And I was like, oh, hair goals. I got to get my hair like that. But, yeah, so this is how we ended up meeting Crystal at our facility that we used to work at. And so I would just like to take some time and asking her about, you know, what it is that she does. You know, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do.
Well, I have a for-profit, which is Riley's Way, and we build young Black girls' self-esteem and self-acceptance of their natural hair through our products and our programs. That's one side. And then I have a nonprofit that teaches those same girls with natural hair entrepreneurship so we can lessen the hair discrimination in the workplace.
Wow. All right. I think that's definitely interesting and good to know, because a lot of kids these days, you see some of them are wearing kind of wigs and things like that because they're kind of taught that, you know, your real hair might not be something that is presentable out there. And the fact that you are willing to work with children or young girls who have, you know, maybe some self-esteem issues and thoughts about how their hair might look, I think is great. And then also to teach them an entrepreneurship side of everything. Can you explain a little bit about what the for-profit does?
The for-profit, we're going to have a program that with different workshops building their self-esteem, and we're going to have some parents workshops to show them how to care for their daughter's hair. And we're just going to have different events and everything that they could come to and be a part of. And once they go through the program, we have a club called Girls with Natural Curls that they can be a part of and come and be with other girls like them.
Oh, wow. Do you have an age range of the girls in that?
We work 6 to 16 years old.
6 to 16.
Yes.
All right. And I think that's interesting that you said that you also work with people and trying to actually do their natural hair, like the parents or the mothers or whoever it is working on their hair, because a lot of them do need the tools and they need to understand what they need to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. I went to one of our local schools and see about getting a program in there, and I spoke to one of the young ladies that she is the head of putting programs together. And I asked her about bullying as far as hair in natural hair in her school, and she said is very prevalent because some girls don't even come to school because they're being teased about their natural hair.
Oh, wow.
And she was saying that our program is really needed in their school.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely is needed. And I think that's great that it's something that you decided to do, to actually go into the school and say, hey, this is what's going on. Maybe we can help stop this and bring some self-worth, self-esteem to the children.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
All right. And what did you say the name of the for-profit was?
Riley's Way.
Riley's Way.
Yeah, Riley's
Okay.
Way. Actually,
Yes.
if you're doing it Riley's Way, then you're wearing your hair your way.
Your way. All right. Okay. And
Yeah.
tell me, what is your inspiration for Riley's Way?
When I was a kid, I was teased about my natural hair as well.
Okay.
So when I got old enough, I put a perm in my hair thinking that was the thing to do, you know, that was most accepting for society and whatnot. But as I got older, my granddaughter was born. She was about 9 months old, and I hadn't put the perm on my new growth. So it's the summertime, and I'm in the kitchen trying to straighten my hair, so I'm sweating at the same time. So it's turning back. I was like, you know what? This is enough. I was like, I'm about to embrace my natural hair. So I went in the bathroom. I cut off all my permed hair. It was like past my shoulders.
Oh, wow.
And so as the years went on, Riley, she was 5, and she came to me and she told me that she loved her natural hair. And I'm like, wow, I want other little girls to feel as she did as opposed to how I felt when I was a little kid. And at the time, her favorite hairstyles were puffs. So that's where our brand ambassador character comes from, where she has puffs in her hair.
Wow.
We showed that in one of the videos. We put up your
Yeah.
information,
Okay.
and it was the logo with her the puffs. I like that logo.
Yeah.
I got a question. We're in the metropolitan Detroit area in Michigan, and is this geared toward young ladies in this area, or is it a website that you're creating or already have to where it's, because I'm and if you haven't thought of this might be that you got this website where people can be on Zoom and meet from wherever they are, but is this like right now in this for this area?
We have it. We have the program, but we're trying to get the funding for it.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
we're ready to go. You know, we're trying to get some volunteers and see if we can do some workshops that way. But primarily, we're looking for the funding for it.
Gotcha. And what are some of the ways that some of the ways that people can go about finding funding? Just because this is, like I said, our business is fresh,
Thanks.
and this is what this is all about. It's all about, like I say, imperfection, about just starting, because people have a fear of these things getting started. You know what I mean?
I do, because I started this all by myself, knowing nothing.
Yeah.
Knowing
I remember we used to talk
nothing.
about it at work all the time.
Yes,
All
so
the time.
what I do know, I had to learn from experience, paying other people that really didn't give me what I expected when I gave them their money,
So did you find, a quick question, did you find out that paying them, was it better to do the research yourself, or maybe get some references for somebody that really can give you the help?
I seek mentors. I
Okay.
haven't found one yet. I really think that's important. That's one of the reasons why our nonprofit Enrich Young Minds, when they almost come to the end of that program, they will be tied with mentors.
Okay.
Because I think that is very important. But I learned some things, but it wasn't worth what I paid for.
Gotcha.
But it was my time constraint, because I'm doing so much by myself. I needed the help, but it was just the wrong help that came to me.
Okay.
I've
okay.
learned it.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. And that's a good thing. You mentioned the workshops and everything. And that's another thing that you mentioned for the Enriching Young Minds. And how have you already done any of the fairs or anything? Are the fairs related to the workshops, or those different things?
Absolutely. The fair normally will come after the program. The girls go through the program and they come together with their products. But we are having our first one July the 1st at Durfee Innovation from 12 to 6. And that is just a community awareness to let the community know that we exist and have their little girls come out and sign up for the programs and whatnot. But during that fair, we also want to give back to the community. So we're going to give out brand new free clothes and free shoes only thing that we ask the community is that they spend at least $5 with one of the little girls at the vendors to support them. And then they can come and pick out 5 new items. Bring a bag, though. You bring your own bag.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're doing. And so they also have access to some free play arcade games. Most of the games in there they can play for free and whatnot. And we're striving to get some bouncy houses and interactive games for them to come out and enjoy as well.
Wow.
But I
Okay, now
support
again,
girls.
can you tell the people where this is exactly for the people that's here? And this is going to be in Detroit, right?
This is going to be in Detroit at Durfee Innovation Society at 2470 Collingwood. That's where near Central High School is. Tuxedo and Linwood area. July the 1st, 12 noon to 6 p.m.
Okay.
And are all kids welcome or just the ladies? And it's okay if it's the ladies, because we need just a focus on, because sometimes we need a focus on just the boys, and the boys need to spend time with the women, and we need women spending time with little girls, and there need to be some one-on-one or some just them seeing them sometimes to get to focus more. Because sometimes when you bring the boys and girls together, they looking at the boys and they looking at the girls.
Exactly.
So just curious of that.
I deal with all girls.
Okay.
6 to
Good.
16.
Good.
That is for the all girls. It's called the Young Black Girls in Business Children Fair.
Okay.
So it's all girl vendors, but
Gotcha.
the community is welcome. So we'll have boys' clothes and men's clothes, as well as women and infants, and we have our whole family.
Great.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. And if someone wanted to come by just to see what was going on and they just want to learn anything, would there be any charge for them to do that?
No, it's free to come to the fair for the little girls to shop with them. But in order to partake into the actual giving away of the clothing and the arcade and any bouncy houses, anything, they have to support the little girls first with at least $5.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
It's fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to support.
Absolutely.
You got to.
And I did notice that in the fair brochure, it did say something about vendors and I think it said vendors for the girls or anything. So there's the girls are actually going to be showing their products that they've come up with.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And it's actually, we really want to show them business. This is their business, so they're entered automatically into a contest to win $50 for their business. But they have to do everything by themselves. They have to set up, they have to sell. The parents can be there, but the parents cannot help them do anything.
Ooh. Okay.
I need to do that.
Wow.
That's what I be trying to do with my son. You got to just do everything.
Yes, they have to do everything.
Because they be looking up at you for help, and we want them to be independent and strong and just self-sufficient, I should say.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
That's cool.
You
And
know.
what day was that again?
July the 1st.
July the 1st. Okay, so we got to put this video out then.
But just in case it doesn't come out, do you feel like you have any plans of doing this after July 1st and having another one for the children?
Yes, every program session at the end, we will have this fair for all little girls.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And how would they contact you if they are interested in this type of activity?
For Enriching Young Minds, the entrepreneurship, they could contact me at info@enriching-young-minds.org.
Okay, yep, and I'll put that on the bottom so everybody can see that.
And then for Riley's Way, they can just go to rileysway.com and sign up for our email.
Okay, all right. Yes, and can you explain, if we didn't, I could have just messed up, but can you explain a little bit about Riley's Way? Because I noticed that there's a website, and if you guys didn't notice in the last few videos, we had these shirts that we were wearing. Me and Maurice were wearing these shirts, and it was about natural hair, and I had the female version, he had the male version that supported natural curls. Where would they get those items? And tell us a little bit about the items that you are promoting.
They will go to rileysway.com. Don't mistake it for Riley's Way Foundation. It's rileysway.com.
Okay.
.com.
The shirts that you all had on, although I gear towards young black girls, I also want the families to be able to support the young ladies. So we do have a couple of shirts geared towards the father, and then geared towards the brother of the family to support his sisters.
Okay.
And then the husbands can in turn and support their wives as well.
Yeah. Oh man, I think that's good.
Absolutely.
You know, because a lot of people are like, you know, they want to support their children or their sister, or their cousins, or whoever, and they don't really know how to do that support. So actually seeing, you know, a man wearing a shirt saying, "Hey, I like natural curls," you know, that can uplift women, you know, and uplift little girls and say, "Hey, just it's a man or a boy wearing a shirt that says they like it." You know, it helps them a lot.
So also on Riley's Way, we want to let the little girls know that they could be anything that they want to be and still rock their natural hair. So our brand ambassador, which is modeled after Riley, she depicts different characters, like there's a dentist, there's a brain surgeon. So we're trying to add.
I saw the shirt.
Yeah,
I remember seeing them.
There's a judge.
Yeah.
So we try to add a new character, a new career once a month and whatnot. I think the last one we did was a karate master.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah.
yes.
I like that because especially like boys, and I don't want to take away from the ladies. I'll make it very, very quick because this is about the ladies today. But I just wanted to say, like, our community needs to do that because everybody want to be a basketball player or a football player or a rapper, and everybody's not going to be that. That's like 1 out of a million shot. And so, you know, we need to really promote that more.
Yeah.
You know, those are good careers that pay, and you can still have nice cars and homes, and then that's more conducive and productive for our society, because now if you're a rapper, I mean, you got the music out there, but a physician can actually heal our people.
Absolutely.
You know, and so I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have to put some to, you know, get with some guys, some programs, or some people that I know some friends that got some programs with guys, and I have to put that out there for them. Hopefully they watching the video. If y'all seeing this, fellas, let's do the same, and we're gonna let Crystal do the clothes because she came up with it first. But it's just the ideal of promoting other things other than just trying to be a rapper or a football player. So I'll let y'all ladies back at it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. And you know, for the girls, a lot of them say, "Oh, I do hair," you know, or it'll be something with fashion or jewelry. But sometimes they don't know how to get it out there, and they don't know how to be their own person, and it might be other competition. And this can teach them, hey, you know, you can do other things that you want to. It doesn't have to be limited to you just being this type of person, because we don't have a lot of role models out there. There's not a lot.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
I try. I do have a private Facebook group, and it's private because people post their children in there. But it's when I come out with a new character, I always bring a person that actually is in that career and is wearing their natural hair to show them, like, yes, you can do this.
Yeah. Oh man, that's fantastic. That's good. You know, always seeing somebody with their hair or whatever, just seeing a black person, a black woman or something like that, just in a position and they're just rocking it. You know, it even makes me feel good to see that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you guys, these are educated women too. Like, do y'all mind saying what y'all do for a living, or like, I mean, well, you know, what y'all backgrounds are, because you guys are educated, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all work hard for y'all degrees. So let's put that out there, because they need to know, like, hey, we ain't just these, you know, even if it was off the hip, doing this is phenomenal. But no, these ladies work hard to get their degrees. So I just want y'all to share that with the people, what y'all backgrounds are.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, I have a bachelor's in accounting, and what I do is I've done payroll, accounting, and accounts payable. So that's my background.
And that's what Crystal was doing at the job.
Yeah, she was the payroll, so we had to go down there and talk to her, and she was always cool about it, and that was a good thing. So, yeah. In my background, I have a master's in counseling, so I'm a therapist, and I work for another, you know, independent platform that's out there. I won't say the name, but basically kind of thinking about, you know, I could branch out one day, maybe become a coach, you know, a coaching person that's not under that therapy role. But yes, that's what I do, mostly mental health, but you know, that's how it is right now.
You might be able to come and coach for one of my programs too. Rock that natural, beautiful hair, yo.
Exactly. You know, that makes a lot of sense because coaching is totally different than therapy. And it is something that, you know, anybody could do that. So even them seeing a mentor doing that hey, you know, you can do this too. That would be nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And putting their products on YouTube, holla at us. We will definitely give some information to the program for that. Maybe we could even come and set up and just show them our setup, because I like the transport videos that we do. I try to let people know you don't have to have brand new vehicles and all this fancy smancy stuff to get this thing going. So our setup is simple, it's easy, and but it's effective.
There you
So
go.
we would be more than happy to do that if you ever wanted us to add that to that.
Absolutely.
Because that's a big way to promote and make money from YouTube.
Definitely.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And I want to ask you, does Riley at all play a role in your business?
She does, as far as her pop-ups. She loves going to the pop-ups and whatnot.
Okay.
She take pictures in the products and whatnot, and she has made inspirational videos that we used to put out every Saturday.
Okay.
So we have to, you know, she's into her schooling right now. She's just graduated. She's going to junior high school.
Right.
Oh, wow.
My son is too.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's about 11, 12.
Yeah, she's 11.
Yeah, my son's
Okay.
one as well.
Absolutely.
That's a big
Wow.
jump too from, I was telling my son, it's a whole other ball game now.
Yeah.
It's another ball game from elementary to junior high.
So she had been a little busy to make some more videos, but we're going to get back at it. But yeah, she did quite a few inspirational videos.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that would be nice, definitely. Because I know it's like Riley's Way is my granddaughter, and then it's like, where is she at? I would if she pops up, that would be cool to see them. Like, this is the girl that we see on the website, the inspiration. So definitely.
Absolutely. She's on. Matter of fact, I just put her graduation picture on Instagram.
Okay.
And I think Facebook too, on Riley's Way.
Okay.
So she's there.
Yeah. So you guys check out the website and everything like that, so that you can help Crystal and just all women, children, girls around the world with their products and everything that they do for the community. And, you know, for people who don't know that these things are out here, it's definitely interesting. And I know one thing that you mentioned is that you need mentors or vendors and things, or you need people to help. And I'm wondering if someone's watching here and they're like, I would like to help with this type of thing and help with this organization. How would they contact you?
For Enriching Young Minds, they can go to our website, and it's enriching-young-minds.org. And there are links that you can sign up for. You could be a volunteer, you could be a partner, or you could be a mentor. So it's three different ways that you can sign up to help Enriching Young Minds.
Okay.
And that's showing it financially, because like how can they support financially?
There's a button also on for donations as well.
Cool.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about,
All right. Yeah. And then I would like to say, do you have any other future plans or goals for your business or where would you like to see yourself in the future? Or are you kind of just going along with it to see how things grow?
I'm really pushing these programs both on Riley's Way side and Enriching Young Minds side. And future goals, I would like to see the same programs in different urban cities around the states. I would like that.
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely, because that problem is not just here in Detroit.
No.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely everywhere. In a lot of places, it's more. It seems like it's a lot more. You know, people relying on certain things, you know, for their hair and feeling like they can't work in corporate areas, you know, for certain hair. I remember when we were working together, I won't mention her name, I don't even remember it, but it was a girl that was working with us, and I think she had twist or something. And then one time she showed up with her hair relaxed. And then we said, hey, what's going on? Well, I just interviewed for another job somewhere else. So, and I don't want them to turn me down because of my hair. So, you know, this was a grown woman. So she was probably in her 30s, maybe in her 20s, but she, you know, was doing that. And so that's why this is very good to have it promoted, at least to the young children to know, the young girls.
Well, the governor has signed the Crown Act here in Michigan, so hopefully no one else has to feel that they have to go out and straighten their hair or put any chemicals in it to get a job.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
So,
Me
yeah,
either.
she
Yeah,
just did
that's-
this. She just did
Oh
this.
wow! So if someone is discriminating you against for your hair, there's a law in Michigan that says they cannot do that.
Absolutely, she signed the Crown Act. Yes, she did.
Wow, I was not aware. Ooh,
Absolutely.
okay, great. Did you hear that, young women and girls and ladies? Did you hear that? Okay, in Michigan at least.
Yes,
Okay.
in Michigan.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything else you would like to let us know about your businesses?
Stay tuned.
All
Absolutely.
right, definitely stay tuned and please support Crystal and everything. She's a very beautiful person, and what she's doing. A lot of people are not doing this around the country, around the states, and we need more people like this. So, if you have young girls, cousins, sisters, friends who might want to be in this program, hey, look at the websites, get the information, and it's out there for you. So, yeah. All right. So Crystal has on this shirt that we have right here. Can you explain what your shirt says?
My shirt says, "I'm natural, not nappy." And a friend of mine, she came up with this phrase, and I agreed with her because nappy is such a negative word.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's not what we are. Our hair is beautiful and it's natural. So that's where we came up with this shirt.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah.
We got the best. To me, I mean, physically, or is it not just physically, but DNA? Not DNA, but what's the word I'm looking for? Genetically, our hair is like the best hair in the business, and it doesn't. I believe, put it like this, because I don't want to sound racist or anything, but I believe any race out there, love yourself for who you are. If you're a white person with straight, blonde, pretty hair, man, embrace that.
Absolutely.
And curly hair, Mexican, whatever your hair is, love yourself. But black people, our hair, God don't make mistakes. So
Not
if
at all.
He gave us this hair, it is what it is. Love it, embrace it, and wear it with grace. Now you don't have to have it all crazy. Style it up. Don't put the chemicals in it. Wear it natural. Style it up and make it look beautiful.
That's
So I just wanted to put that out there. But I like that. Natural, not nappy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's another thing I didn't mention. She mentioned, her hair and everything and having to straighten it at first and then realizing, I know that I didn't notice, 2013, I was like, I would like to have braids. I want to do more to my hair than straighten it. And it was just breaking my hair off. It was falling out, all kinds of things. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to cut this perm off. And I did that in 2014. I think that's around the time we started working with you. I don't know. But I cut it, and it was a risk because my hair was always long. And people would always, your hair is long. And that's how I went all my life. Oh, my goodness.
No,
But
I found my hair grew a lot longer without a perm.
yeah.
Without a perm.
Yeah.
And the shrinkage is real because my hair comes about. I have a protective style right now, but my hair comes down here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a product yet that's called edge back. Some of these edges is towed down, and you can't get them back. You can't. I don't think. I know you can. You can. Yeah, it's hard to get them edges back, and just rock your regular hair. So you can keep your edges. I know it sounds funny,
Yeah.
but it's when I see ladies with and I can see that they're they don't feel good about that after the fact. So it is ruining you guys' hair, right? All of those chemicals and stuff like that.
I mean, and the fact that people know that their hair is falling out with chemicals, with glue, whatever it is, and they're still doing it, means that it's like a habit, it's an addiction, it's something that has to be done because they really don't feel a certain way.
Yeah.
So, and hey, we need to start promoting it a lot more.
Absolutely, especially now that all the cancer that's been caused by the chemicals that's starting to come out now. Like, wow.
Yeah.
And y'all ladies spend most of the money in our whole economic system. Women spend the most money, so you can keep your edges, You can save money. I want to make it sound funny because that's just what I do. Because we need to, we got to laugh a little bit, but it's actually pretty serious. But you get a chance to rock your natural hair and show other young ladies and men that they're beautiful with rocking their natural hair, not ruin your hair, and save money, man.
Absolutely.
And you can put that money towards your business so we can get some more money. So this can kill so many birds with one stone. I mean, it's very important. It's very important.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Oh, it's a fire.
Self-acceptance.
That's right, self-acceptance, and they really need to know that, and just need to see it a lot more. But yeah, I think that is definitely a good thing. And so, do you have any other questions, any thoughts or ideas, or do you have any questions or anything?
I got one. Okay, so I was looking Africa.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to also tell you that Riley's Way has made it all the way over to Africa.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely, we have products over there. But I wanted to know about, you were thinking about moving over there at one time? I was watching your last video. So you think about moving over there, investing over there. I might want to, venture off into something else, being entrepreneurs and whatnot.
Absolutely. Yeah, we still thinking about investing. On our last video, we did come up with the conclusion that, that we're going to do both. Because sometimes we feel like America might not be fair to us, but we helped build this puppy. And so we got a stake in it. And everybody from all over want to be here in America because of the money. The money is worth so much more than theirs. So we did decide that we're going to continue making the money here and using that money to invest. But we got a stake in America too. So I do believe people buy land, hey, don't feel good about here because this is ours too. This is not theirs or nobody. This is ours.
Although they seem to think
it seemed like it, but we even helped build it, literally off our ancestors' blood and pain and suffering and death and everything. So we got a major stake in this. So we're just as big as a part as they are. So we definitely, Africa got a lot of opportunity over there. But you definitely got to have a plan. You definitely want to visit because you're going to have to visit a couple of times, or quite often if you can, just to learn their system, how they do things. Because it's different. And then you got to find somebody to trust, and you might have to pick up on that language.
Yeah, and we'll probably make some videos on that so that people can know like what to do when they get over there and what to expect. Okay. So yeah.
Did you all pick up on some language?
We did. A little bit. I'm not going to act like can you say something?
What was thank you in Wolof? Wasn't it
Jimmy Jam or something? Jimmy. I know Jarama is like good morning.
Good morning,
I knew that. And we was learning some basics and they was laughing and they were, we learned when Gambia was two bob. Two bob price means the tourist price. Give me the 2 bob price. They really cracked up off that. Oh, you know about 2 bob? Oh, yeah, man, give me the Gambian price.
Okay.
And they was like, okay. They was really laughing about that. So,
Yeah. But it's definitely interesting. But do you have any other questions?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, all right. And definitely you'll probably see Crystal again because we're probably gonna, if she has any other events, it's probably would like to see it, actually see it in person, see it going, and I think it'd be great. Yeah,
absolutely,
definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get out there and film out there as well. That'll be pretty cool.
Yes.
We want to rock shirts. You got any gear? Send it to us. Okay. We'll rock that, and the link will be in the description, right?
Yep, definitely. Yep, in the description and also on the screen, so you'll be able to see that.
This was awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you for letting us interview.
This is our very first interview with our interview series for LME Africa, y'all. So like, comment, subscribe, and support Crystal. Check out that website, and if you have any a daughter that you think might be interested, or look it over look
Yeah.
it over and support Crystal.
Yeah. All right then. So I guess this will be the end of our interview. So thank you for sitting and watching, and hope you support. Thank you very much. We will see you next time.
All right. See
Thank
y'all.
you.